Well, hello there my friends, welcome back to the Scott Ree Project. Now I am still on my holidays in Pembrokeshire. Me and my daughter, we went down to the beach at Saundersfoot, we went foraging, we found an absolute ton of cockles. I did a beautiful Welsh Cockle Pie. If you haven't seen that video, check in the description, you'll see the link. But we moved further on around the coast to Monkstone Point, and there was these beautiful, beautiful mussels. Now, when we got these back here, like the cockles, we had to purge them. They were filthy. They had barnacles on them. They had their beards hanging off. So what I did with the cockles, the same, brought them back, swilled them in loads of cold water into a bucket, filled it with fresh cold water, added enough salt to mimic the salinity of the sea, so as salty as the sea, an handful of porridge oats, and they steeped in that for 24 hours. When I got them out the next day, the barnacles just pushed off. I swilled them again in cold water, and here they are, ready to go. I mean, they look like they've been bought from a shop, but I can assure you, me and my daughter picked these by hand. So what I want to do with these today is a real quick, simple dish. I'm going to do mussels in a spicy tomato sauce. So what I've got here then is a medium onion chopped, 2 cloves of garlics, a biggish chilli, not too hot, some tomatoes on the vine, some dry white wine, I've got a Pinot, some rapeseed oil, some lemon, some basil and some tomato paste. Now the first thing I want to do then, because I want to make this sauce fresh, is get the skins off those tomatoes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab some tomatoes, take them off the vine. I mean, this recipe is ideal for ones that are a little bit overripe. That's what you want. Beautiful, they smell amazing. So I'm going to get those in. I think I'm going to use 4 of them. I can always add a bit more. I'm going to top that up with boiling water. I will put the lid on it and let that sit for, I don't know, 5 minutes, and we'll be able to peel the skin off, take the seeds out, chop it up, and then pretty much we're ready to go. It all happens really, really quickly. A foraging one-pot wonder. Right, let it do its thing. Okay then, so I've just chopped my garlic, not too fancy, rough, and my chilli. Obviously I've got my medium onion diced. I'm now going to prepare these tomatoes. They've been steeping in here for a good 5 minutes. So I'm just going to drain them. Great way to prepare these. I'm just going to put a quick nick in the top, peel the skin off, just like that. Then we can cut it in half. It's hot. Discard the skin, and then just with a spoon take out the seeds. Just like that. And what we'll do with these is chop them up roughly, then we're ready to go. That's simple. A great way to prepare your tomatoes for a fresh, punchy, chilli sauce. Right, I'm just going to do the other 4 and we'll get on. Let's do this. It's going to happen really quickly. So into a decent pan that can fit a lid, I'm using cold pressed rapeseed oil. Obviously you can use olive oil, so we're just going to get a little bit of heat under that. And what we're going to do is add our onions, our garlic and our chilli. We don't want to be burning this, so we just keep an eye on it, keep an eye on the heat, and just let those soften and cook out for 2 or 3 minutes. Great base for the sauce. Okay, they are looking perfect. So what I want to do then is to add a small glass of that dry white wine. I think, put it all in, hey. Then the flesh of those tomatoes that I skinned, de-seeded and roughly chopped. If you can see there. We're not doing anything fancy. We want this looking rustic. You know, this is proper get stuck in fodder in a bowl, loads of bread. Job is a good one. So we're going to get the heat under that. I'm going to add a bit of pepper, pinch of salt and a touch of sugar just to sweeten it up, bring out the sweetness in those tomatoes, and some good old tomato puree. Give that a stir. Like I said, we'll bring it up to heat and we will simmer it so it gets to know each other. Then we will add our mussels. So that's been simmering away nicely for 3 or 4 minutes. Tastes awesome. So I'm just going to turn the heat up a little bit just to get the fires going underneath, and then we will put in those beautiful foraged Pembrokeshire mussels. Now I've got about 1 kilo here. So what I'm going to do is get those in, give the pan a shake, heat up, lid on, and we'll wait for those to gently steam open. So every now and again then, just give it a little shufty. It's just starting to open up now, you little beauties, you. Beautiful, nearly all opened. Just going to squeeze some lemon juice in there just to sharpen it up, add a bit of acid. And then some basil. Always with basil, you always tear it, you don't cut it with a knife. Get some fresh basil in there. Now, like all shellfish, if they're open when you cook them, discard them. I mean, give them a tap if they shut. Job is a good one. And again, when you've cooked them, if they don't open, they are no good. So you're always going to get a few that don't open. That's just the way it goes, baby. So, get the basil in there, real rustic styley that is. Just give that a minute, and then we'll just get it in the bowl. Okay then, we're ready to go. So, let's get some of those lovely mussels in the bowl. Like I said, any that don't open, get rid of, and then we'll get some of that lovely sauce, tomatoey, spicy basil, onion and garlic. We'll get some of that over the top. There you have it, mussels in a spicy tomato sauce. Needs nothing more than crusty bread. Look at that. Oh yeah. Absolutely superb. That was truly wonderful. Absolutely amazing. Free food at its best. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen here today on the Scott Reed Project, please click subscribe when my face comes up down here. Come on guys and girls, it's free. Join the movement. Also find me on my social media, on my Facebook, Scott Reed. Get on there, click follow, and also on the Scott Reed Project page, click follow, and also on my Twitter at the Scott Reed Project. And of course, do please check out my Patreon, you beautiful people. But until next time, you know, forage food, again, like I said in my cockle video, you can't beat it. And that was an absolute winner. Well, there you go. That speaks volumes, doesn't it? All the best. Take care.